Welcome back, everyone. Right now, as we're speaking, there is this invisible, continuous financial leak happening on factory floors literally all across the world. It's silent, it's incredibly expensive, and the crazy part? It's completely preventable. Today, we're diving into a real masterclass in industrial energy savings for this explainer. We're going to break down the hardcore ROI data for a thermal solution known as the IRAP insulation jacket. So, if you manage a factory, if you run injection molding machines, or you oversee operational costs, you absolutely need to stick around for these numbers.
All right, let's just establish the sheer reality of the problem for a second. 158 degrees Celsius. Just think about the chaotic, intense heat radiating off an uninsulated machine barrel at that temperature. We're talking about a workspace literally drenched in red-hot, wasted thermal energy. At 158 degrees, your machinery isn't just a physical hazard for your workers, right? It is literally burning through your capital. Every single wave of that escaping heat, yeah, that's energy you paid for, but you aren't actually using to manufacture your product.
And here is the devastating financial impact of all that wasted heat. Look at this gap. On one side, an uninsulated machine is just chewing through over 8.5 lakh rupees, specifically $858,211 in annual electricity. But on the other side, the insulated cost drops down to $663,163. That massive gap right there represents a sheer, unnecessary loss of $1,095,048 every single year. Per machine. That is pure profit just vanishing into thin air, all because the heat wasn't contained.
So how do we fix it? Let's move right into Section 1, the IRAP solution and how we actually stop this financial bleed. Notice the night and day operational contrast we get here. Without insulation, you're stuck with sky-high electricity bills, dangerous working conditions, and equipment that constantly breaks down because the heaters are just running nonstop. But when you bring the IRAP solution into the mix, boom, you instantly see 20 to 35% energy savings. The ambient temperature drops, your floor workers are actually comfortable and protected, and since the heat is trapped exactly where it belongs, your heaters actually last way longer. You are literally transforming a massive liability right into an asset.
Now, if you're an engineer or a CTO, you're probably wondering what this thing is actually made of. These IRAP jackets are 100% asbestos-free, totally non-flammable, and entirely reusable. They use this really clever, highly engineered multi-layer construction, but honestly, perhaps the absolute best feature for plant managers, there is zero production shutdown required. None. You get a custom-fit, super quick installation without having to halt your factory's output at all. It's not just a generic cover, it's a premium engineered solution that goes to work the second it's strapped on. Okay, remember that terrifying 158 degrees Celsius from just a minute ago? Well, check this out. It's now 46 degrees. Just by wrapping the machine, the outer body temperature absolutely plummets by 112 degrees. To put that into perspective, that single drop represents an incredible 80% reduction in heat loss. 80%! That heat is no longer out there fighting your factory's air conditioning system. It is staying securely inside the barrel to melt your plastics, which is exactly where it's supposed to be. So, let's take that abstract idea of thermal efficiency and turn it into hard, undeniable cash flow. By heavily reducing the kilowatt hours drawn, you're saving about $540 a day. Okay, doesn't sound like a ton, right? But wait, that compounds to $3,780 a week. And then it snowballs into a massive $16,254 every single month. The ultimate hero number here, though, is $1,095,488 saved per year. And keep in mind, this data is just for one single machine. Imagine multiplying that by 20 or even 50 machines on your factory floor. The numbers become absolutely staggering. And because those monthly savings are so high, the payback period is incredibly fast. Like, blink and you'll miss it fast. We're looking at a rapid 3.2-month return on investment for a standard injection molding machine. Guaranteeing full payback in less than half a year means that after those first 3.2 months, every single rupee you save goes straight to your bottom line. Frankly, it's got to be one of the fastest performing assets you could possibly put on a factory floor.
Which perfectly transitions us into the long-term view. Let's say your initial cost to insulate is 60,000 rupees. If you let those savings compound, you are looking at earning 5,855,144 rupees in pure savings over just 3 years. That is a jaw-dropping 975% return on your investment. I mean, think about it. Very few things in the industrial world are going to yield a nearly 10x return in just 36 months, all while simultaneously making your factory safer and cutting down your CO2 emissions.
Now, I know data is great, but real-world proof is always better. Listen to this direct feedback we got from an active industrial client. Surface was 158 degrees Celsius, now it's 46 degrees Celsius. We saved 1.9 lakh rupee a year. You really can't argue with that. Whether you are running injection molding machines from Haitian, Millicron, Engel, or you have totally custom setups, the physical reality remains exactly the same. Cap the heat, cut the cost. It really is that simple. Which brings us to a very provocative question to wrap things up. Why pay more to get less? Why continue paying these astronomical electricity bills just to run uninsulated machines that damage your equipment and, quite frankly, endanger your staff? The evidence here proves that this solution saves money quickly and visibly. If you want to cut your energy bill today and save up to 2 lakhs per year per machine, you need to claim your free energy audit. Stop the thermal leak and keep your capital where it belongs. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.